Hello and welcome back to Katie's Business Tips. Michael Lapide here to talk to you about some frequently asked questions on limited partnerships. First question we get is, what distinguishes a limited partnership from a general partnership, which we answered in the last video. But a limited partnership is operated by a single general partner. Now that could be a corporation too, but it's a general partner that oversees and manages the partnership. With that partner, that general partner has a limited liability, so that's where the liability is in that general partner because they're running things. And then the general partner typically gets a bigger share of the earnings than the other partners because of the increased contribution and risk they have to put in. The limited partners, which are all the other partners, don't have any risk other than the money they put in. It's more like they're an investor and they put money in. So very different from the general partner, whereas everybody, all the partners are active and equal. The limited partnership is all run by that general partner, and the other limited partners are more investors, okay? And remember, the limited partners are only liable for what they contribute. That's their full risk. Next question we get is, can anyone start a limited partnership? Limited partnership are available to groups of professionals, groups of individuals. Pretty much anybody can start a limited partnership, yes, obviously depending on the situation. How does a limited partnership file tax? There is a separate limited partnership tax return that is filed called a T5013, and then there's T5013 slips that go to the partners. So the limited partnership is a separate filing, different than corporate, different than personal. It's a T5013 filing. And the last question we get is, what are the legal considerations for starting a limited partnership? Well, the general partner, as mentioned before, is fully liable, so we want to make sure that general partner, a lot of times you want to make sure that general partner is protected either from some type of insurance, or again, they're incorporated with insurance and so forth, because the general partner, from a legal perspective, is fully liable. And of course, having a legal agreement called the limited partnership agreement must be in place. That is imperative from a legal consideration. And lastly, only the personal assets of the general partner can be seized to settle legal claims of the limited partnership. So it's not easy for them to go after the assets of anybody else except for the general partner. Got any questions? We'd love to hear from you. Post in the comments below. Ask us any questions. Subscribe if you haven't too. We want to hear from you. Thanks for being a part of our Katie's Business Tips.